welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a new video which I'm going to be trying out this palette. This is the Just Peachy palette from Revolution. It is £8 and it was actually in Primark. So I'm really excited to try it. I got it a couple of weeks ago and I haven't tried it, and I bought it for filming purposes. So we're going to try it. We're going to do a full face of makeup inspired by this palette. So let's get on. So as everybody knows, we're going to take the frog clips. You get these off of Shane. I say it every single video. And I just take my hair and shove it back. And then I take the other frog clip and I just pull it up and shove it back. Then your hair is moderately out of the way for the most part. I usually do this and it looks pretty good. Okay, so the first thing I always do, now anyway, is that I fill in my brows. Now, a little tea here. My eyebrow lady, who I go to when I get them waxed and shaped and filled in, she does me dirty because she makes my eyebrows too dark, and I still to this day, like 7-8 years later, have not found the most perfect match for my eyebrows. But I came across this palette. It's an eyeshadow palette. It's called Wildlife. When I bought it, it was sold in Superdrug, but it's not anymore, which is a shame. But this is at least 6-7 years old. But it's from the brand BeReal, and it is really cute. It has a lot of shades of colours and everything. And I just go in with this one, and it seems to work for me. And I ended up using this Kenzie brush, and it has a mirror, so I'm just gonna dab in, and we're just gonna fill in my brows. I've got to say, my eyebrows have not changed. From first year, I have had the same eyebrows going on. In fact, one time I went to my friend's mum's salon. I would hate to think this person is watching this video because I apologize, but she had this client that obviously did eyelashes and eyebrows and everything, and she did my eyebrows and they were not even near my natural color. And so it was kind of scary. I remember coming at the chair, and it was one of those moments where you don't want to say, oh my god, but you did want to make it pretty well known that I don't like these that much, you know? So there we go, there's one, done. I usually do them quite quick, quite speedily, because I don't have time for anything else. And then I'm just gonna get in and do the other one. Give that a good old tap. Go in and just fill them in. A lot of people do the ends first, and I usually do the ends first. I just think it's easier to manage. There we go. And then I always use my finger and just blend it out. I know that's not really the greatest thing to do, but I usually do. They're sometimes this one's bigger and that one's smaller, but you know. Well, I've been told in life is that eyebrows are they're not twins, they're sisters. So, you know, I just go with what I can. There we go. And that is it. This one always looks a bit bulkier. But yeah. There we go. So there is my eyebrows on. They always do look really bulky until the end. But, you know, we move. Okay, the next step I'm going to be doing is priming. Now, I use Revolution Poreless Primer. It's this one. I've used so much. It looks like this now. I don't know. I like it. It's got a kind of silicone-y touch to it, but a matte feeling, which I'm not really fussed about. One that I did use, and I have used in the past, and that I actually used to use, and now I do not use because I don't like the feeling of it, was the NYX one. Not NYX, sorry. Not NYX. W7 one. And I used to love their primers. But after like a good couple of years of, you know, putting on makeup and whatnot, I just kind of went through a phase where I was like, no, I don't like this anymore. And my skin, oh my god, let me tell you, my skin was breaking out after using it. Like, my poor skin was having a hiatus. Ugh. It goes on quite well, and I just use my fingers and rub it in. Like, some people use brushes and stuff, but no, I don't do it. I just rub it in with my fingers. There we go. Now, I usually would leave this for like 15 seconds just to set into my face. Go, just make sure there's no pores or anything. There we go. I do have a couple of spots. I have one in there, and I have a couple that are healing. But, you know, we move. Anyway, so the next step we have is we use the e.l.f. Halo Glow. And I use the shade 1, Fair. Because I am so light, it's not even funny. Like, literally my dad makes fun of me about it. He pulls my dad's quite tanned, and it's probably because he goes out in the sun. And he pulled me aside yesterday and was like, look at your arms. We were sitting outside actually. And he's like, look at your arms. And I'm like, okay. And then he pulls his arms in next to mine. And I'm like, oh yeah. We don't even look like we come from the same like family. And he's like, I know, Roma, it's scary. Kind of uncanny. I do like the shine the sleeves. Sometimes I will go and I'll just go out with this on. I'm going to take a beauty blender from Shein and I'll just like go out with this on. Mind my own business. Although if you do put too much on, you might look like the most shiniest thing ever. Like, I don't want people to be looking at me and going, oh my gosh, I'm sweating, you know? So we're just tend to just put this all over my face. There are times I will put it down my neck, but I don't think I will for this time. I'm just gonna use the mirror and I'm just gonna make sure that you can still see me, obviously. Yeah, this does not really have much coverage. I think this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I say go out and get this. Like, I've never used anything from Charlotte Tilbury, but I would imagine it is quite pricey. But, you know, come through. There we go. It's all blended out. I just want to make sure it's not sticking out anywhere where it shouldn't be. So there we go. We already, you can see that glow. Oh my god, stunning. Like, I highly rate this. My only issue with it is it is £14. I got mine in Boots because a lot of people, well actually no, one of my friends, it was prom, it was like the weekend just like before prom, and I was going downtown with my friend and I was actually in my free period and I was like, I'll pick it up, why not? So yeah, so we did that and I have it. I still have it, but I did buy another one just for when this one ran out, but you know, hey ho. Anyway, so now that I have my foundation on and foundation on, I'm going to get in to the palette. Now, this is so cute. Look at the colors. I'm sorry, just look at the colors. I'm thinking of doing something. Oh God, somebody touched that. That's not good. I'm going to do something like quite shimmery. I'm thinking we do a bit of this like mustardy with this shimmer. I'm thinking that. So, as I always do on the channel, we're going to prime my eyelids with the I Heart Revolution Heartbreaker Concealer in the shade Custard. I have to let you know that this is sold on like Revolution's website for £3, which I think is a bloody steal if you ask me. Unfortunately, and I always look because this is my hands-down favourite concealer in the world, I actually prefer it to the Maybelline one that I have, which I know, shocking, but it's not. And the Juvia's Place one. I find that Juvia's Place one smears really quickly. I don't know, but I just feel like it does. If somebody could help me figure out how that I don't have that happen, I would be like so happy. But you know, it just is. And by the way, it's not in the case of that I don't like apply powder, because I do, but it just keeps smearing. So we're gonna find a brush is number one. Step number one, find a brush. That one's cute. We'll go with this one. Now, I very rarely get the chance to clean my brushes, so we're gonna go with this one. And I think we're just gonna go with this one here. Now, there are no like writing, there's no shade colors, nothing. So we're just gonna go with that one there. So I'm just gonna go over it, see if it picks it up well. Oh, it picks up well. Again, I'm gonna get out my mirror and we're just gonna apply this. I have used I Heart Revolution loads of times in my life, like all through high school. Oh, girl, let me tell you, I loved that brand. That was my brand in high school, let me tell you. Another thing that I would get out of Superdrug, like if it wasn't weekly, it was definitely monthly, was this spray. Please let me know if anyone else used this spray at all. But it was a cotton candy scented spray, and I and my friend, we loved it, and we would always make sure we picked it up whenever we were up in Dundee, because they didn't sell it here. Or maybe they did, I don't really remember, but they barely ever sold it here. And so whenever we would be up in Dundee, we'd always buy it, because it would just smell so nice. And it would make you think of like, oh, that's a candy cane. You know, like a candy floss, candy cane kind of scent. It was so nice. Nowadays, the brand is not sold in Superdrug, which is quite sad. I am in need of so many more makeup brushes though, let me tell you. There is a sale on TikTok shop where you can get peaches and cream shadows, which I think like are so good. There are loads of sales on TikTok shop at the moment. I'm not promoting it, but I am saying that there are like so many good things on there that like I'd be screaming, crying and throwing up at. I feel like I'm so slow when I do these videos, y'all, but it just takes time. It just takes time. We go. So there we go. There is the final product for that one. I think I'm just gonna go in again on this eye because she's a little sheer, you know. You gotta give some of these pigments a wee bit of love. but so far I am impressed. Yeah, so that is what it looks like. And now we're going to go in with this one here. Because I'm going to use my fingers, because I always do. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm going to swatch that. Oh, wow. That is stunning. I'm just going to... Oh, my only issue with it is it's quite small pans. Anyway, so I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to go on the top. Oh, wow. This is stunning. A lot of people do tend to ask me, Momo, what did you do? What did you study when you were in high school? I studied advanced higher art, higher photography last year, and higher English. I did stay on for 6 years. In my opinion, my last year was not, like, it wasn't really necessary, but, you know, I did it. I did it so I could attend prom. That's why I did it. And also to get a locker, I did that too. Bearing in mind, right, there was somebody who I knew who was in my locker compartment area that had brought, I kid you not, weed and was storing it in there. And one day we were all like getting just crap out of our lockers, as you would. I smelled this really strong smell of weed and I was like, what the hell is that? Like, where's that coming from? Well, it turned out to be exactly like one up and along from mine. And I was so shocked. I was like, oh my god, like, that is nuts. Anyway, yeah. So then after you apply all of that to your lids, oh my god, it's so cute. And I think we're gonna take this color here, this one, and we are going to take a different brush this time because, I just feel like that is also an eyebrow brush, and this is actually from Glossy Box because I used to get stuff from there, but hey, I don't anymore, which is really sad because I loved, being in high school, right? I thought that was like the best thing in the world. I'm just gonna put this underneath. I thought that like this is like my chance to, you know, play with makeup, see what fit, see what did it fit, did I like it? I don't know. I just found it like a way to play with makeup and try different colors and whatnot. Now, if anybody is wondering, no, I was not bullied. I did not receive any form of bullying. I had a good group of friends, and for the most part, I do speak to still most of the people that were in the group. I went through groups in high school, and some of them were great, some of them were crap, some of them made you feel like crap after being in them. But my friend group now with all my friends is incredible. And I honestly wouldn't want it any other way because we're all off doing our own things. I mean, one of my friends is away off to Edinburgh University, which I'm very proud of her for because she's been studying really hard, and you know, it does take a while to get into places like that. But there we go. There we go. There's the eyes done. Okay, now I'm going to be doing my lashes. So I take this curler from Bratz. Obviously, it has to be Bratz. You get it out of Primark for £2.50. I got it and I was like, yes, this will be stunning. I mean, it really is. Like, it curls my lashes so well. Done. Honestly, I have better luck with the curling of my lashes with these products than I have with anything else I've used. There we go. And now we're going to go in with the Power Lash Volume. Now, I have used this before on my channel, I'm pretty sure. But for me, this is just too big. Like, I'm sorry, but whose lashes are that big? So I'm just going to try not ruin any of the work that I've done on my eyes. This is okay because we are going to pop on lashes after we do this. Now, you may say to me, Roma, what do you do after you film? Do you edit them? Do you stick all of them together? What do you do? My filming schedule really goes like this. I get up in the morning, I go to the gym. I really have been into the gym recently. Then I come home. Usually around lunchtime, I'll eat my lunch. I'll shower, eat my lunch, and then I'll film. And I'll film for however long it needs to be that I'm filming for. And then I will edit and take some photos, probably for like Instagram. And then I will, and then I will just edit, upload. So that's kind of how it goes. But I'm just going to stick on these lashes. I just got these lashes out of TJ Maxx. You know, they're not the cutest pair of lashes I've ever owned. But, you know, they still are lashes at the end of the day and I love them. I love them actually so much. It's very rare that I do wear eyelashes, to be honest, because it used to be me. I used to wear them like 24/7. So I'm just going to apply the glue to the lashes. And as I apply the glue and I wait for the glue to dry, I will see you in like literally 5 minutes because it does not take too long to put on lashes anymore. When you start trying to put on lashes, oh bitch, it takes time. But when you know how to put on lashes and when you know how to do makeup and everything, it's an easy breeze. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, now that I have my eyebrows on and my eyelashes, obviously, I have done my contour bit. Unfortunately, I did film it, but my camera did this and turned again, and that is annoying as hell, and I don't want that happening. So we're just gonna work with what we've got on my face. So I use the contour stick by Collection. It is cute and stunning, and I have been using this product since I think first year. So that's like 6 and a bit years. Oh my god, I'm old. I do put some on my cheek actually. We want cheekbone definition. Like, think of Tori Vega. Think of her, and like on like Victoria's, when people like Beck would be like, oh my god, your cheekbones. That's what we want. Do a little bit on the top. We're kind of going for like small but cute. So we just pick up this wee brush and we just kind of blend that in. Blend that in. Oh my gosh. My only issue with doing eyelashes is the fear that, like, it pops off. I had that happen to me, actually. S5, we were doing something in art. Now, I've taken art ever since, you know, S3, when you could take your own choices. I've taken art, and that did happen. It did pop off, and I, honest to God, could have nearly cried. And I didn't have any glue, so I didn't know what to do. Oh, it was just one of those, like, shitty situations that, like, you don't know what to do. There we go. Okay, now I'm moving on to blusher, and you've really got to be careful with what you use for blusher. So I'm using the She Glam one in the shade Rose Ritual, because I think this is a really bonny shade. I have seen online that it's been, like, out of stock. And funny story, I lost this for quite a while. I was like, where the hell is it? It's not in, like, it's nowhere near my vanity. And I was like, what the hell? Like, where's it gone? Turns out it was, like, behind my bed, and I didn't even know how it ended up there. But it just appeared there. So there we go, and then we're just gonna do the other side too. Apologies for the sound. I live in quite a communal place where there's a lot of noise, and it's probably because it's quite a sunny day outside. People are, like, going along the beach, and I'm lucky because just doing the nose. I'm lucky because I live quite close to the beach. It's literally just like a walk, like a 2-minute walk, and I am literally at the beach. It's just so good. It's just like one of the best places I could have possibly picked to live. There we go. Okay, that is blended out. Now I'm going to go in with the Super Highlighter, again from Revolution. It's stunning, it's cool, and it has a pinky shine to it. So, you know, if you're one of those girls out there, like a pinky shine, it's just got you covered. So I'm just putting it on my cheekbones. Like, look at that. Oh my God, I actually can't. Onto my nose. On the Cupid's bow. On the cheekbones. I want them to really pop. And underneath my brows. Do a little bit more on this side as well. Why not? Bring it up here. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. Maybe Nikki Tutorials, you know. Who knows? And then to seal the deal, we're going to use some setting spray. I use the Studio London UGU setting mist. I like this, but, you know, I don't know how people can make that look, like, so glamorous. I'm always the one that it looks like it's coming off my face. And then you just want to fan that in. Make sure that it sets your makeup. Alright, that is the end of the makeup tutorial video. If you would like to pick up one of these, just down in your Primark. Now, I have found that they do not sell them, if you're in Scotland, they sell them in the bigger Primark. So nowhere like Dundee, it's not sold in Dundee, which really upset me. So it was sold in Aberdeen. I picked it up in Aberdeen, but me and my mum went. And I'm pretty sure it's also sold in Edinburgh. I have not been to Edinburgh in a while, but, you know, I am pretty sure it's sold there, and it's not, as far as I'm aware, it's not limited. It's not one of these products, like, when it's gone, it's gone. But they also have a watermelon one. I would really like to try that, so if you'd like to see me try that, let me know, because I would love to. And I really enjoy doing these videos. I think I showed you the back, but it's just a big old peach. So anyway, I love you all very much. If you'd like to see more of my face, you click the link in the descriptions below. If you'd like to see any more of my videos, just click on my page and you can see me. I get up to a lot of crazy stuff when I'm not filming, editing or uploading, so make sure you can check out all those things in the description below. I love you all very much and I will see you next time, which will be soon. Love you all. Bye.